so my session is about interactive dashboard. It's not that deep, but it's one of the most I would say forgetting things that we don't offer to customers, but it's really very powerful, which I use in last of my projects, which actually attract attention from the higher management. So I'll share my screen and I will go from there. Do you see my desktop now?
Yes.
All right. So just a simple introduction before we head into a technical part of it. My background, so my title says, as you might have noticed, integration consultant. So I've been, my major role is integration throughout my 15 years of career, but I've been into multiple technologies in last 15 years of career, trying different things, what makes solutions more innovative. I try to use different technologies in my solutions. In past 4 years, my focus has been on Azure, lot of BI, and Power Platform and D365 for all. So in the last 6 months, I've been working on a big solution on Power Platform, model-driven apps, and I've worked for Uniting, which is not-for-profit. It's a not-for-profit organization. So this is just a bit background. As you would have seen, I don't have that vast background in Power Platform. I have started working deeply on it only in last 1 year, did a couple of certifications, and now loving this new platform. All right, so interactive dashboard. Interactive dashboard is, so when we see most of the people go for reporting to the BI, which sometimes takes. Hello. Yeah. So we must have seen people have been using Power BI for most of the complex reporting, but sometimes the requirements are really simple, and we just have to showcase what data we have within the CRM platform. So if we have data within the CRM platform, CRM or Power Platform provides abilities to have an interactive and enriched user experience on reporting through the interactive dashboard. So it's the best tool to use and avoid those additional efforts which is required for building a Power BI report. There are two types of interactive dashboard. I'll go through those, but on a high level, you can slice and dice your data in interactive dashboard. You can break down your data into multiple streams. That breakdown can be stages, priority, or any other custom categories. You would have a visualization in sort of aggregation, like a graphs and charts, and also a detailed information in the form of views or queues, the records which are there on the views or queues. It has ability to save your filters. So if you are drilling down your reports, you can save your filters and you can use it for repeated use. So before I go into more details, let's go into specialization. So there's two types of interactive dashboard. One is the multi-stream dashboard, as you see in this screenshot, which I've attached over here. You would visualize there are 3-4 charts over here, and there are multiple streams listed down there. So this is multi-stream dashboards where you can have your data split into streams, and then it provides you one shop for both like managers who want to see the charts on the top and the worker or the operational worker who want to actually act on the data, so they can pick up their workload or from their streams and progress it further. Like even in our SDLC, like you have Kanban board where you have something in progress, closed or stopped or bottleneck. So it's similar to that Kanban feeling. So this is multi-stream dashboard, and then you have single stream dashboard. So as the name suggests, you have only one stream here, and then you have graphs and charts in the center, and on the right side you have tiles which just give you the counts on it. It is good for like only for the people who are interested to see a high level figure like managers or tier 2, which we don't really care what is the data about. They want to focus on the big numbers. What's the average sales? What's the average count by priority? How many issues we have? So in those sort of user stories, we can go with single stream dashboard. So I would like to be a little more like technical and like more realistic. So let's jump into the demo, and I will show you how we can make it. So this is just which I made. So I made a custom application just today. I made it like a real estate solution, which is selling properties or giving properties on rent. So they would have customers which are as contacts. They have properties, which is the properties to sell or properties to rent, and they have their service locations which are configured as accounts. So I have a service location, 3 service location. And then they have contracts, which is actually their sales contract or their rent contract, which is actually the workload. So you can visualize that a customer came, he visited the property, he wanted to lease the property for rent. So there will be a contract against that customer, which will be the draft stage. It will go for signatures. After the signature, it will be the customer has to pay deposit. So these are the various stages of it. So this is the multi-stream dashboard which I built. There is, if you see, there is multiple streams, which says contract sent to customer, contract signed by customer, deposit received or fully paid. On here, you have a button which says visual filter. What it does is just shows those charts which I have configured. So you have streams and you have visual filters. Streams are nothing much than a view. It's actually the list of records. So it's telling you that there is one which is contract sent stage, and it's a sales contract. And if I expand, it will tell you what is the agreed sale price. Similar to here, it's telling me there are 2 contracts which are signed by the customer and has not received a deposit yet. And now there is 7 for which we have received the deposit, and there is 12 for which are fully paid. So it's a good view, which is telling me that where is my workload, what I'm working on, and how my pipeline is looking into it. So it's suitable for both managers, and it's suitable for the person who is actually working on these contracts. In here, you would see an arrow. So you have a field over here, which I have configured only 2 fields. So you can choose a field, and then you can sort ascending or descending on those fields. And this particular record over here is a card record. So when I click on it, it is my record which I would work on. So I might be here to say, okay, it is customer has now paid the fully contract amount. And as I save and close, now that contract goes over there. And then here, this is from here, this button, you can do all whatever you want to do by selecting on multiple record. The usual action bar which you receive on view, you can do all these actions either on the single record, or you can choose multiple records over here and do those actions. So you might be running a flow, you might want to export a record, or you just want to send it by email. So you can select multiple and say, okay, You can ask your manager, someone, okay, this contract, why this is sitting in this stage, whatever. So these are the streams, which is nothing more than a list of records, but with added advantage of sorting, filtering, and taking actions, all from one dashboard. You don't have to open any records over here. You can action it from here. And if you do want to go to change the data, you can click on the card and it can open it in a separate window. Now here, you can hide and show the filters. When you click on it, it will actually drill down whole UI based on that. So if I wanted to see only rent contracts, I can click on it and I can only, there is no rent contract in sent and signed, everything sitting in either contract deposit or contract fee. So it is a drill down effect on all those charts. So, and then if I don't want that much details, it's a noise for me, then I can use a tile view to actually having a short version of this dashboard. So now I don't see those stream, I see the tiles, and then if I want to go find which one of two are these, it will show me over here. And when I click on it, it can open that record in a different screen. So this is, so one thing I forgot, global filter. So I can even save a filter by the fields which are configured for global filter. So I have configured service location and I can filter over it and I can then save it and say, okay, my monthly filter. And it will store in the system. Next time when I want to see, I don't have to drill down by the graph. I can use and say, okay, go show my filter, and I can just click on it and it will only filter on that, whatever the criteria is. So this is all about multi-stream dashboard. If I go back to here, this is a single stream dashboard. So as the name suggests, all of the qualities which I just explained to you is here on the stream. It can only have one stream though. And then in the center, you can have charts. And on the right side, you can have tiles. So you have three sections on this single stream dashboard in comparison to the multi-stream dashboard, which gives you two sections only. And the same experience as you had, you can drill down based on the chart. So when you click on it, everything on your screen will be drilled down based on your graph filtering. So same experience is just that you don't have multiple streams over here. One thing is you cannot hide and show the charts, or you cannot switch between tile view and stream view. So that's how to use it. Now let's quickly go how to build it. So I have created these two, but let's create a new one. So I have my customization window open, I think. So this is real estate solution. So this is my entities. Let's make an interactive dashboard here. So say new interactive dashboard. So I got two options over here, multi-stream or single stream. So in the multi-stream, you see that I can add 4 charts on the top. This one I can add 3 charts on the top, 2 charts or 3 charts here. So let's go and choose this one. And while in the single stream, you can see you can have this here. You have 5 charts. You can have 3 charts over here, and there are multiple options here. So single stream, but you can have multiple charts and multiple tiles. So I'll go with the 4-column overview dashboard in the multi-stream section. When I create on it, now I have to provide few details here. So let's say this is contract pipeline. So I say this contract pipeline, for example, and I would have to choose one date filter over here because this is the main dimension on which the data will be drawn. So let's choose create it on. And then this a time frame. This user will have the ability to switch the time frame on the screen. What it's asking, what is the default time frame? So when you open the dashboard for the first time, what is the default selection? So I'll select this week. Entity, I have to select one entity. I'll say contracts. Now here you can see two sections over here. One is the visual filters and the other one is streams. So in the visual filter section, I can add many charts. So let's pick few charts. So I'll say, okay, I have created those charts already. So let's say contract type. The second chart, let's say dwelling type. Okay, service location. And let's say contract status. So these are the charts which I added. Now here, so this is a regular chart. So I've created these charts. So I'll show you quickly. So I created this chart simply from here. We can create one just to show you how to create a chart. So I'll say new dwelling type. And I say, okay, you're gonna count on created on, and you're gonna, the legend will be dwelling type. Okay, so save and close. Publish, and I go back over here and save. Okay, I'll open that chart later. So now it's asking me to add a stream. There must be at least one stream on this dashboard. So contracts, I have got all of the views which I've system views which I've created. I can even add a queue over here. Okay, so we can choose either a view or a queue. So I'll go and select the stream view, and here I say, okay, I need contract sent, and I click again. I need contract signed, and maybe I need contract deposit received, and I need fully paid. Save it, close it, and we open again to add that new chart which we just created. We named it new dwelling type, and that chart is over here. Save, close, and publish. So in my model-driven app, I'm showing all of the dashboards in the app. So because I added a new one, it should be automatically listed. This new dashboard should be available over here. I go back. I'm just making sure that appears over here. Sometimes it does not. Yeah, it's appearing here. And we just have to refresh it now. contract pipeline. We got it. So simple. So as expected, we have our filter over here. This week is selected. I can choose and say, okay, show me everything which is created between these dates. There won't be any because I'm filtering on date created and all this data is created today. So there won't be any data. So that's multi-stream dashboard. So this is card. So I quickly show you how to customize the card. So under the form, there is a special form which is called card. You can add any field from your entity on the card. You can, but there's a limitation that you can add 4 on the header, you can add 4 on the detail, you can add 4 on the footer. So let's put something new over here. Let's say priority. And you can have actually a color strip. So if you have an option set, you can associate a color strip on your color on your option set, and that card will be colored in that particular color. So I save it, publish it, and now I should be seeing that new priority field. So low, high, medium, it's now available over here. So this is, I think, so if I want a new field on the filter or a new field on a sorting, where what I need to do, I will go to entity and I will choose the field which I want to be there. So like, let's say dwelling type. So if you notice, there is 2 checkboxes over here. One says appears in global interactive experience, and the other way it says sortable interactive experience. So this is for the global filter. This is for if you want that field to appear in the sorting. So save and close. And publish. And you have the dwelling ID over here in the sorting. And it should be available in here in the global filter too. I can choose only the town hall. I think there's some refresh issue. Okay. Show visual filter. I have dwelling ID. So now townhouses, then houses, then town. It's sorted over here, and the same field is appearing here as well because I choose to. So if I say townhouse filter and apply filter, voila, everything is filtered over here. If I want to drill down, I can drill down to whatever fields I would like to. Same experience, it looks, so when you look into the mobile experience, the same dashboard would appear on the mobile as well. You would not see the streams on the mobile, but instead you would have always only have the tile view in the mobile experience. So that's multi-stream dashboard, and the single stream dashboard is no different. I'll just quickly show you. So if I say new interactive experience dashboard and choose a single experience, I have options over here. So let's say 5.1 and say click, same thing. So I have to select the entity And I say select the entity, it's asking me one view. Now I have to be careful over here because I only have the options to show one stream. So I would like to show the maximum data and let my graphs filter the data for me. So and tile is also the view. So deposit received, fully paid. Publish.
Hey, Umar, sorry. We have just a minute left in our
Yep,
current sessions. Okay.
thank you. So that should appear soon over here. For some reason, it was taking a bit of time. I think we are finished with the time, but anyways, you got the idea. Yeah, here it comes, contract report. So this is the one we just created, nice and clear here, and with all the options I've explained. So it's pretty simple. Use it in your, it's just like throw it with your solution as something complementary. It's very rich in experience. So thank you very much for joining this session. And if there's any question, please throw away
Yeah,
and I'll answer those.
exactly. Thanks, Umar, for a
Thank
good
you.
insight. And just a one question here. What do you feel is that, from a future perspective, it is this interactive dashboard that will survive, or the Power BI dashboard will overtake this one as well? So
I
just a
think
thought. Yeah.
I think the Power. I haven't worked on Power BI dashboard yet, so I would sincerely not comment on the comparison. I tried this. I love this, and that's
Okay.
why I'm presenting it.
Okay. So your vote is in the favor of interactive dashboard.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So thank you, Matt. Sorry about for it was a really good session, and I would love to hear more about it, but unfortunately, due to time constraint, we are moving ahead. But thanks
Okay.
again, and keep on learning, and we would love to hear from you again in future. Thank you for your
Thank you.
time, Matt, over the
Bye.
weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Salam alaikum.
So,